Hey everyone, I am super excited for today's video. We have Gaby Castaneda here with us today, and today we're gonna go over just basically her experience with the team, what it's been like for her, and just kind of get some insight on what it is to be an Elevate Ave agent. So, I just found this out. She has been in the industry now 2 years this month, and super excited for her growth and progress and everything. So that's what we're gonna talk about today, guys. So just to kind of start us off, tell us a little bit about yourself. Yeah, just to kind of start off so people kind of know what you're about.
My name is Gaby. Well, it's actually Gabriela. I go by Gaby. I talk a lot, so I mean, I think it fits perfect. I've been in the industry for 2 years now, it's gonna be, and yeah, I absolutely love everything about real estate, and I just love being able to help people create wealth through real estate. And I don't know, it's just a major fulfillment for me, and it fills my heart with joy to be able to help so many families. So
that's awesome. That's like my favorite thing is saying that makes my heart happy. Yeah. You know, that's the key thing. So we've already told the story, but why don't you tell them again a little bit of how you met Renee, because that's how we met. Yeah. And Renee's my wife. So yeah, tell that story, and then I'll kind of go into how everything developed after.
So I was working for Keller Williams Avenues, and I decided to join Bold 2.0, and I was out getting my nails done, and I was just ran into a friend, did my whole script, like, who do you know that wants to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? And that's where I ran into Renee, and the next day I got a message from her on my messenger, you know, saying that she was interested in interviewing me and setting something up for us to, you guys were looking for a bilingual agent. Right. And yeah, so I put things off for a couple weeks because of Bold and everything, and yeah, I decided to meet with you guys, and took a leap of faith, and here I am, and it's the best decision that I could have ever made. And you know, it's just changed my life completely, and I'm just extremely grateful for it.
Awesome to hear. I love it. Sorry, I was about to sneeze, and I tried to hold it, and then all of a sudden got teary-eyed.
Do you have to redo it?
No, you're fine. That is awesome. Okay, so just to kind of backtrack a little bit. So so at that point, how many deals had you closed? What was business looking like at that point when you met Renee?
So I was an independent agent. I had been licensed for a little over a year. I was only actively working though for the first 6 months because I was pregnant. Then I had my daughter Aria, and
blessing.
Yes, of course. And I took 6 months off. You know, those 4 deals carried me through, and I didn't have to really work. And you know, when I decided to go back was when I decided to join the Bold group, or you know, Bold. And yeah, I just started, I wanted to kick things back into gear and you know, go full force. But it was very different because you're an independent agent, so you know, you have to go out there and hustle and try to get clients on your own. And luckily I was you know, had really good referrals, you know, and just happened I had 3 listings and 1 buyer, so for the first 6 months. And like I said, 6 months off. So that was my work, or what I had for the first year.
That's awesome. Okay, so 4 deals. Obviously, you were doing all the heavy lifting. You were, you know, getting out there. And obviously, for those that don't know, Bold is a Keller Williams specific program that really just jump starts you into, you know, getting yourself out there as a newer agent, or even as a, you know, experienced agent. It really kind of just puts you through the course of building back up, ramping up your business, and it's an amazing program. So, okay, awesome. So you met Renee. We met. Why were you intrigued with the idea, or again, what was the problem you were trying to fix, I guess, from what your business looked like then to having to join a team or interviewing with us?
The fact that I was not in an area, I mean, Keller Williams is fabulous. The people that I worked with at the other office were great. I had a great coach, you know, just surrounded by great people. But to be completely honest, the reason why I became an agent was to help people in our community, and you know, pues ayudarle a la gente hispana a comprar casa, you know, right, a comprar o vender. And that's the number one reason. I've always said that, and I just felt, you know, in the office, in the setting that I was, I really didn't. The area that I was working in was in Wheat Ridge, and you know, I don't know, I just got this opportunity, and like I said, Renee mentioned needing a bilingual agent. I'm like, this is perfect. Like, I'm gonna go for it, you know, because this is exactly what I was meant to do. This is my purpose, to be able to help families and, you know, people of our community, and
plus be closer to home too,
yeah,
right?
and be closer to home. Yeah, it was a very tough stage of my life when I first met you guys, and there was a lot of change, you know, and it just happened to work out perfectly. You know, I relocated and, you know, was living closer to downtown, so yeah, I mean, that was another plus, and yeah, just a nice fresh breath there and changing things up. But yeah, going independent, or being independent, to going to a team, that's been the greatest solution to all my problems.
Awesome. Okay, well, in that sense, so take us through, like, I guess, life differences from both, right? So as an independent agent, and obviously, you know, 4 deals is great, but obviously if you have big goals and aspirations and so forth, you know, you obviously want to produce more. You know, from that to going into a team, I mean, what kind of impact was that having on you? You know, being a solo agent versus what you know now is the experience of being on a team.
Well, you know, when you're an independent agent, you kind of just go with the flow type of agent, and, you know, I don't work at your own pace. You really don't have the guidance properly. I don't know. With a team, it's different, you know, being on the team and just having a specific program that, you know, we work out of, and, you know, being held accountable is a major thing, and that's the biggest thing for me. And
accountability.
Yeah. Because like I said before, it was just like, oh, you know, you come and go, and yeah, you have deadlines to meet, but I always had a transactional coordinator as well, you know, so I've always you know, had to help with that. So yeah, I mean, it's night and day. For sure, like I said, it's been the greatest thing for me to have joined the Elevate Ave Group.
That's awesome. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so what did you realize that you needed to correct in order to fix the fact that you were, I mean, did you automatically jump into, hey, I need to join a team? Or did you know that, I mean, there's obviously a lot involved, right? Like, I think it's not just the team aspect, obviously, but, you know, the coaching programs and the guidance that I get and that I, you know, provide for you guys as well. I feel like it's a lot to do with not just accountability, but it sets you up for daily schedule. You know, you actually have a structure, a foundation. You get your training, you know, and so forth and so on. So is that something that you knew you were going to need as far as, like, in the team, or what did you expect to kind of get from that?
Without a doubt, 100%.
Okay.
I needed that. I'm the type of person that I need structure and guidance and discipline and accountability to be able to know. I've always been a go-getter, and I like to set goals and I like to surpass my goals, but I felt like I couldn't do it by myself, you know, and yeah, it was just tough, and that's exactly what I needed. I needed that, but, you know, I also believe that God works in mysterious ways and amazing, and things happen for a reason, and the way things were going in my life at that time, you know, it's exactly the opportunity that I needed.
It's crazy. We've talked about this obviously in our one-on-ones, and it's like, everything just kind of lined up.
And everything just fell into place beautifully, and it's, yeah, I'm at loss for words when, you know, I talk about it, and just the gratitude that I have, because words can't express, you know, just how grateful I am.
I love that. And I love you being on the team and everything that you've, I mean, just watching your growth, obviously, like, I got this from one of my last mentors. I remember him saying, he basically said something like, you know, his energy and passion, you know, used to be derived from, you know, making a deal happen and, you know, helping a family. And as much as I truly enjoy that myself in the business that I'm in, you know, watching my team grow, my agents, watching you grow, I mean, that's something I just, you and Robert and everybody that's worked with us so far, and it's just, I mean, makes my heart happy, like I said.
And I know you talked about growth, and you were like, you're going to grow, but whoa, I didn't think I was going to grow like, I mean, the growth, and I'm going to continue growing because the type of person that you are, you just want the best for us, and, you help feed our mind and our heart and our soul and everything, but I didn't think I was going to be growing at this pace.
Because it's not just a business thing, right?
No, it's mindset, it's, your morning routine, and I'm still trying to get that down, but I mean, I feel like a completely different person. I am a different person from the person that I was a year ago, and I just can't thank you enough for that.
Once you were on the team and you had an idea of the structure, the accountability, more so what's expected of you, not just in the business sense, but you knew obviously there's a lot of personal, growth. We're like a family, right? So we want to make sure that, we hold ourselves accountable and we're all pushing ourselves, right, to succeed. So once you started implementing it more so, what lesson did you learn from, having those systems in place and getting all of that? What lessons do you think that you learned, and then how did you implement it?
Trusting the systems. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of weird and different, and it's a different language. Learning, these new systems that you have, but I mean, just trusting that it's gonna work, and it really does. Like follow up, and making sure you stay on top of your tasks and everything, and just not really focusing on like the money aspect of it, because that I mean, it's good that it's a part of our business, but when you actually just come from a place of love and you're actually caring for your clients, and it's just amazing how like deals just go under contract left and right, and you're like, whoa, holy crap, like I didn't think, it's just incredible how things happen like that.
I'm happy that you say that, because I've ran into so many, because I'm OCD like fanatic, like very analytical, and I'm about tracking my numbers, and I'm about setting goals and so forth and so on, and just knowing where you stand, and the structure and systems, and making sure that those tasks are met. And, my biggest thing has always been, trying to provide the best service, right? Because nothing gets missed. We do things the exact same way. Everybody gets the same experience, the same level of service. And, having that in place makes you a better agent, makes you, like you said, just, yeah, it's great to be compensated in that way, but it's, it's the value that you're providing to your clients. And at the end of the day, that way you don't even have to worry about that. What you're worried about is providing that value. Yeah. And what I've always told my team, this is just something, just on the side note, is our compensation is the testimonial. Our compensation is the review. That means we did a great job. So I love that. That's great that you mentioned that, because, yeah, a lot of agents will be like, oh, I don't need to track my numbers, or I don't need to do this, and that's great. And, if it works for you, it works for you. But, just like you said, trusting the systems, they work. There's no way as long as you do what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Elevating your expectations will get you there for sure.
For sure. Let's see. All right. What is the biggest lesson that you've learned being on the team?
I think the biggest lesson learned for me is you can't do everything by yourself. You need a team, you need a great support system, which I absolutely have with you guys. You guys are just a wonderful, loving, and caring tribe, and I just couldn't do everything that I've done with you guys. I mean, I've been with you guys going on for a year, and it's gonna be about 12 families, God willing, at the end of this month, if all goes well. Yeah, amazing. Shooting 12 to 13, and that's what I'm talking about. That,
I had a question that I wanted to ask you too. Now that, because you literally just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And so I have to make sure to get this in. So, okay. So especially since you were talking about like trusting the systems, and that it's hard. It's not that you can't do it by yourself. There's plenty of agents obviously that have success that do it on their own. But I mean, to get to the level of success that most people want to get to, you, regardless whether that means being on a team or not, but you need that support system, and you need systems, you need tools that you can leverage. And so this is a big question I want to ask you. So you're expecting.
Of course.
Right? So
yes,
congratulations.
Thank you.
So obviously that comes with a lot of focus on family, right? A lot of focus on yourself and health and so forth. And I wanted to ask, has that slowed you down at all?
Not at all.
Right. So
Not
tell everybody a little bit about that and what the team does for you in that aspect.
Oh my goodness, it did not stop me at all. In fact, it just gave me motivation to, hey, I want to work my butt off until I go on maternity leave, and even going on maternity leave, I plan on working, and because it's possible and I know that it could be done and I'm going to do it. It has not slowed me down. The team has been extremely supportive, you know, with helping me out and just being there for me. I mean, business for me, 2020 has been amazing.
All right, so just to have a frame of reference as far as the deals that you've closed, before us, you had closed 4 deals total, like we talked about, right? 2 of them in 2018, 2 of them in 2019, and then you closed. You ended off the year with us with for 2019 you closed 5 deals total.
5 deals,
5
3
deals
with
total.
the team.
Perfect. And so far, just over the first quarter of this year, and here in the next 2 weeks, you will have how many closed for this year?
12.
12 deals.
12 for 2020.
For 2020. All right. So that basically gives you, so you're on track to hit over 30 deals this year, right? 36 deals. That's what you're projected to do.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Wow.
How
See,
does
I didn't even know that. I'm learning something new. So,
Yeah.
so you're projected to hit 36 deals this year, and you've already got basically 12 under your belt.
Yeah.
That's
How does
amazing.
the saying go? I'm shooting for the moon, so I land with the stars.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So we had our
yeah.
big goal of 24. You're easily going to surpass that. You're already halfway there. So this is amazing. Okay, so what type of person or who might benefit from being in this type of a culture? Not necessarily, you know, whether it's on this team or not, but just this type of culture, this type of, you know, community and support system where we have these systems, we have these tools, and training. I mean, training down to, you know, scripts and working with buyers, working with sellers, but more so than just business. I mean, more so than just the day-to-day, but, you know, being a business person, you know, and then also personal growth and all that. What type of person do you think could benefit from this type of community?
The type of person that would benefit from being part of this culture community would be somebody who is willing to have an open mind, big enough to, you know, not see what's in front of them, like it's beyond that, you know. It's just growth all around, and it takes somebody who isn't going to be stuck in their ways and just wants to do it their own way. You know, you have to be open to a new way, a different way, because
To be coachable.
Yeah, to be coachable, because that's the only way you're going to allow yourself to grow and to reach your highest potential.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love it. Anything else you want to add that you could think of?
Yeah, I mean, that I love you guys so much and that I'm just so happy to be part of the team. I mean, Robert and I are 2 peas in a pod. We have very similar personalities, you know, just like you too, you know, and you're just a phenomenal coach and a boss, a leader, you know, friend, family. You're just amazing. Renee is too, you know, she's super dope, and you know, Jessica's amazing too. Yeah, I'm just so excited to be part of, you know, the Elevate Ave Group and our tribe, and I don't know, I'm so thankful and blessed, and I can't say it enough. And you know, I might sound like a broken record, but it's how I feel.
Awesome. We love you too.
Yeah,
and thank you so much for doing this, and thank you guys for watching. I love this. This makes my heart happy. So this is like the 3rd time I've said it, but that's how I feel. So
it makes my heart happy too.
Awesome. All right. I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. If they want to reach out to you for any reason, what's the best way? Any social media platforms? Or?
Yeah, I have Facebook and I have Instagram.
Okay.
And
it's Gaby Castaneda everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Like it's, yeah.
It's well, Gabriela Castaneda, but yeah, you could find me Gaby Castaneda or Gaby Tiny. I probably should change that, but yeah, that's how you can find me.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys, and we'll see you on our next episode.